I thought I was sitting in the back. I didn't even see mine. Yeah, we'll look at that. I was also able to go to the play, Peter Pan Jr. Middle School. I was amazed at the singing ability of these young people. It was just outstanding. If you missed it this year, please do it your calendar and try to get it next year. Because it was just a fantastic job. Those students just did a fantastic job. I was just really encouraging to watch. And then the last part of it, I was able to attend the Ocean County School Board Association meeting last week over in Tom's River. I got my 25-year pin. Got that one. Actually 28. I saw the COVID, they could give them out. But went over different things. The association did elect their new president and stuff last weekend. Okay. But we're moving forward, right? That's it. All right.
So I'll try to keep my report brief as well. I echo everything that Mr. Pete said. Such wonderful events that we're hosting at the end of the year. Congratulations to all the students that are here tonight. I'm so excited that you're here and that we're able to recognize you, and also our teachers and ESPs that have dedicated their time and energy to the school district and our students. Last week we had teacher appreciation and nurse appreciation, so thank you again to the teachers and the nurses. Welcome to our student representative, Sam Birdie, and to Senior Master Sergeant Charles W. Taylor for joining us. We appreciate your reports. We do have an early dismissal on May 25th, and then schools close on May 28th and 26th and 29th for Memorial Day. On the agenda, we have lots of donations. Thank you to everyone for their generosity with being able to support some of the initiatives that we're trying to do up at the high school. We also have our district mentoring plan and our district AEP that's on there for approval this evening. Just some quick safety and security updates. So the new visitor management system that's been installed at Ridgeway is working very well. We're going to expand the system to Whiting and to the high school after Memorial Day. So if you plan to visit those schools, just make sure that you have a valid driver's license or government ID with you. A couple of things just to save the date that's going on. We have our family STEM night tomorrow at 5:30 at the middle school. The high school's also having their music concert tomorrow night at 6:30. The PTA is hosting Candy Bar Bingo on Friday night at 6:30. This weekend, if you're looking for something to do at the Joint Base, they're opening up their gates for the air show. We are fortunate enough to bring some students with us on Friday to go there. We're also bringing students from Lakehurst with us. The week of May 22nd, we'll be celebrating Bus Driver Appreciation Day. We're going to make a week out of it, so give your bus drivers some love that week. Regional Day is going to be celebrating a milestone. It's their 40th year, so their 40th anniversary. We're going to be celebrating on June 1st, so we're excited for that. And just a quick update on strategic planning. We hope that at the next board meeting, Dr. Severance will be joining us to be able to provide us with some of the data that was captured from all different stakeholders, and we're looking forward to using that information to develop goals and action steps so we have a plan in place for the district moving forward for the next 3 years. So I think we're going to move right into our student recognition. We have lots of students being recognized, and I'm going to try my best not to get tongue-tied on some of the names and the words. I'll be reading off the slides. All right, so from Ridgeway Elementary School, we have Jocelyn Gazilski and Avery Rolls.
Great. I agree. I like this here.
So Jocelyn played an important role in Ridgeway's Junior Impact Club this year. Earlier this month, Jocelyn and some other members of the club volunteered their time on a Friday evening to assist at the 21+ prom hosted at the high school. Jocelyn set up tables, served food, and cleaned up at the end of the evening. She was even able to dance a little too. We are very proud of Jocelyn's efforts. Avery is also an important member of Ridgeway's Junior Impact Club. He took his job very seriously at the 21 Plus prom to make sure everyone had a great time. His job for the evening was titled Drink Runner, and he made sure everyone stayed well hydrated. The attendees at the prom knew just who to go to for a refill. We are very proud of Avery. Board members, feel free to go up when you want for pictures. Right, next up, Manchester Township Elementary School. We have Dominic Greco. Each year, the Ocean County Mental Health Awareness Committee promotes a calendar contest that our elementary school students participate in. At MTES, this is Smize talks to fifth graders about how both physical and mental health are part of our development, and that treating each other with respect and kindness is the part of protecting everyone's mental health. The theme for the contest was "What a Difference a Friend Makes," highlights the importance of friendship and our overall mental wellness. Each student in fifth grade submits a poster to be considered for the calendar. This year, MTES is proud to announce that the artwork by Dominic Greco was chosen to be included in next year's calendar. Congratulations, Dominic. Next up from Whiting Elementary School, we have Blake Cortez. He's not here this evening. So I will read about him though. Blake's been featured a few times from Whiting in many areas of excellence. Blake is the Highlands chapter and New Jersey winner for the New Jersey Sons of the American Revolution poster contest. His poster is on its way to Louisville, Kentucky for the national judging. He will receive a cash award for these two distinctions. We will wish him well as he represents Whiting Elementary and Manchester Township Schools. Congratulations. Next up for Regional Day, we have Nathaniel Vasquez. Here.
Congratulations.
Good job, Nathaniel. Look, let me see. Look. Hi. Cheese. Cheese.
Congratulations to Nathaniel Vasquez, the RDS Student of the Month. Nathaniel is working very hard with communication skills and using multiple words together. He is also using self-regulation skills. Every day, he's a good friend to his peers. Your RDX family is so proud of you. Congratulations. Also from Regional Day, we have a few students. We have congratulations to Aiden King, Travis Jack, and Jacob Hadley for placing first, second, and third place in the Whiting American Legion post number 502 safety poster contest. Their posters have been forwarded to and entered in the county level competition for judging. Good luck, gentlemen.
God bless you. Good job.
Next up from our middle school, Emma DeSantis. The middle school would like to recognize Emma DeSantis for being selected into the AAUW National Tech Trek program being held this summer at Stockton University. Students are selected from around the country to participate in the STEM event. Emma wrote an essay and went through the interview process to earn entry into the program. Emma wants to be a scientist one day, and what a great start. Way to go, Emma. Next, we're going to be recognizing many students, but I'm going to invite the middle school engineering team to come up. The middle school engineering team competed this weekend at the International Sea Perch Challenge at the University of Maryland. The competitive event consisted of 100 middle and high schools from 15 different countries. We are extremely proud of our middle schoolers for winning the Spirit of Sea Perch Award. This award recognizes a team who represents the essence of the Sea Perch program and exhibits exceptional creativity. Congratulations on this outstanding accomplishment. I also just need to give some recognition to their coach and teacher, Mrs. Sinister, because she really does an excellent job at the middle school, and she is always looking for opportunities for her teams and her students to be able to compete, and quite the advocate that she is, and also very convincing when she wants something.
He said he was a smile, Miss Simsek.
We always support your effort.
I will be asking for more.
Oh, we're competing Friday at the canoe? Cardboard canoe?
The YMCA.
At the YMCA, excellent. Our athletes for the month in the middle school, we have Bianca Moreno and Gavin Henry. We are extremely proud to have Gavin and Bianca represent the middle school as our student athletes of the month of May. Gavin and Bianca are both a great representation of what it means to be a student athlete. Gavin is on the track and field team in the spring and the cross-country team in the fall. Bianca also is on the track and team field in the spring and plays soccer in the fall. They both work just as hard in the classroom as they do in the athletic arena and serve as an excellent example to our younger students and athletes. Manchester Township High School. We have Madison Hubison, Layla Stillen, Caitlin Rufoso, and Mackenzie Davis. I hope I said those correctly. So we have students from Mr. Salamini's business class who won first place at the countywide Ocean County College Shark Tank competition. The group will split the $3,000 grand prize. They also took third place at Georgia Fort University Pitch and Innovation Competition where they won $500. Congratulations. Please, would you mind just real quick describing what your project was for the board?
Pitch it how you pitched it at the seminar.
So what we designed for our business class was a line of safety jewelry, and we made several different prototypes of what the jewelry would be. And pretty much what it was made of completely eco-friendly materials, and it connected to an app on your iPhone or smartphone. And so whenever you felt specifically women in an unsafe condition, you could just press a button that was hidden in the jewelry, and it would connect to your app, and it would send your live location to emergency contact and nearby authorities.
Wow. More amazing things to come, I'm sure. Next up, we we have from the high school, we have Avery Rubio and Mubarak Abaragwa. So Avery is a 3-year lacrosse player. All right, 3-year lacrosse player, 2 years as captain, tremendous team leader in the field hockey and lacrosse. Leads teams with 14 goals, 30 ground balls, 13 draw controls, 13 forced turnovers. Member of the National Honor Society and Student Government Association. GPA is 101.53 and attending Florida Atlantic University to study business. This broke the school record in the long jump last Friday with the jump of 23. I guess Mr. Manager help here. 23 feet, 8.05 inches. All right. Best in New Jersey, tied all-time best in the country. County champion in the triple jump with a jump of 46.5. Anchored the 4x100 relays to the county title and school record. Part of the sprint medley school record team this season. Helped lead the team in its 3rd consecutive division championship this spring. More to come, with championship season underway. GPA 104.9 and heading to Brown University to study. Very impressive.
Awesome. Thank you.
And the next individual, while not a student, I'd like to recognize is Alyssa Testa. Alyssa Testa is a lunch aide at Ridgeway School and is a true hero. On Friday, April 28th, Alyssa noticed a 4th grade student choking and immediately jumped into action. She alerted the other staff members in the lunchroom and then successfully performed the Heimlich maneuver to save the student's life. We are so grateful for Alyssa's quick thinking and heroic action. It is an honor to have her working at Ridgeway School. So at this time, if families and students would like to go, we are going to be recognizing our teachers and ESPs of the year. You're welcome to stay for that, but we also will not be offended if you would like to leave. Have a great evening and thank you.
I need all the computers.
You're good. I'm
Good
thinking.
job, Em. I'll see you. Good job.
Good job, Emma.
For the record, I don't have the
Yep. Just remember to put her down. I think up her home. To all our friends out in the hall, there's a lot of seats that open up in the front. I'd like to join in and take these seats in the front now.
Where are you going? Okay, go there. You want to be in the front because they're calling you? No. Okay.
There's some more seats up front. We might like to come up and take advantage of them.
Now you're front row. You have.
Okay, so today we're going to be recognizing our 2023 staff members of the year. Going to invite each principal to come up and speak on behalf of the employees that are being recognized. I took MTSD by making it a red carpet theme. I should have asked them to bring the red carpet for you to walk down. To our teachers and educational service professionals, ESPs of the year. We're going to begin with regional day schools.
Good evening, Mr. Baronato, Mr. Pate, members of the Board of Education, colleagues, and guests. It's my honor to introduce the Regional Day Schools Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Kim Peel. This evening, she's joined by her husband, Andrew, and their sons, Cameron and Brody. Kim graduated from Rowan University and began her career in Manchester as a long-term substitute in the district at both Ridgeway and MTES. In January 2022, she was welcomed to the RDS family as a teacher of our elementary level emotional regulation impairment class. The combination of strong behavior management skills, flexibility, and consistency has been the key to her success as well as her students. In a very short time, she has established herself as a leader amongst the faculty. She's very compassionate, focused, and supportive. The classroom environment she fosters is one of respect, gratitude, mindfulness, genuine care for each other, as well as the world around them. Students are really highly engaged in activities and lessons. Since September, her class size has doubled, and she has handled many challenging situations. She's reflected and made adjustments. One of her colleagues even stated, "She does not look down at a challenge and back down. Every challenge is room for growth." Kim is strong and determined, yet very humble. Kim has great pride for her family, her school, and community. She volunteers her time at the Manchester Township Little Leagues as a member of our PTA. Kim participates in school spirit days and serves on various committees. She's our APOD coordinator, member of our school improvement panel, teacher advisory council, STEM committee, and assessment committee. She's an active participant and offers insightful suggestions to improve teaching, learning, and school culture. Kim, you are an exceptional teacher and an extraordinary person. You have made a positive difference in the lives of your students and made many contributions for continued success of our schools. Thank you for all you do to support our Regional Day School family. Congratulations on this well-deserved honor. Haley Lindquist is joined this evening by her family, her mother Jill and her sister Erin. Haley graduated from Monmouth University with a Bachelor of Science in Health Studies and a minor in Communication Disorders, as well as a Master of Science in Education for Speech Language Pathology. She has worked in Trenton Public Schools and externed in various settings, including Early Childhood Learning Centers and Jersey Shore University Medical Center. Ms. Haley is a skilled and creative speech therapist that has been working at the Regional Day School for the past 3 years. If you mention the word preschool or one, she will like it. Her passion is working with our littlest learners in our preschool disabled program. Haley is committed to ensuring each child has a voice, whether through vocalization, American Sign Language, gestures, picture exchange system, or an augmentative communication device. She demonstrates leadership and innovation outside the classroom by leading a professional learning community that focuses on communication skills for our youngest learners. Haley was instrumental in designing communication boards for our playground. This year she applied for and was awarded a $1,000 grant for that project. Haley was also instrumental in the implementation of lesson picks for teachers and related service providers to further incorporate language skills across various settings. She provided training and supported staff throughout the year. Outside the classroom, she works in a private facility in a clinical setting as a speech language therapist. She supports the POAC organization and autism awareness. She has coordinated several fundraisers and recently volunteered her time at the Walk for a Difference and Resource Fair at the Jersey Shore Blue Claw Stadium. This year, she took the role of yearbook editor. She's quite crafty with the Cricut machine and has made decorations for school dances, as well as creating switches for customizing adaptive equipment and toys for our littlest learners. She even made a musical for our preschool playground. Haley, your level of love and creativity for the preschool population is very admirable. This is why your Regional Day School family recognizes you as our ESP of the Year.
Manchester Town High School. Mr. Adams up.
It is my esteemed pleasure to recognize the amazing Tracy Rassiopi as our Teacher of the Year. She has a calming presence, a passionate work ethic, and a contagious attitude that breeds positivity. She has a unique skill set and an uncanny ability to connect with students while inspiring them to give their very best. Her classroom environment is vibrant but yet challenging. She sets high expectations, mixed with the right amount of support and encouragement. In class, I have watched her inspire an interest in reading through incorporating science-based literature. I have watched her motivate students to participate in authentic hands-on activities in our garden. And she holds classroom conversations that encourage student participation. She represents the 1% who is always willing to go above and beyond for her students. We also know Tracy as our staff cheerleader and our staff coordinator. Anytime we need a card sent home, it's our staff coordinator. Money to support community events, it's our staff coordinator. Events that bring staff together and cultivate a positive environment, Tracy always gets it done. She is our staff motivator, friend, mom, and supporter. Every building needs a Tracy. She takes great pride in leading, guiding, and assisting students and staff. She is just like a good neighbor. Tracy Rassiopi is always there. In doing so, she ignites a positive energy that helps sustain students, family, and friends. In addition, Tracy is active in many community events and programs. She works closely with our municipal alliance that plans our trick and trunk every year. She continues to be a volunteer for our attendance and sunshine committees. In each capacity, she dedicates time and energy towards helping students and creating a positive culture at the high school. She is our behind-the-scenes champion. For caring for students, extends beyond the classroom. It is evident because she comes to work every day with such conviction and integrity that she is able to reach students beyond their circumstances and put them on the right path towards success. She conveys a message of hope and hard work that resonates with each student. So this evening, Tracy, I salute you. I thank you for changing lives and giving Manchester your very best every day. You're an amazing individual, and the Manchester community is lucky to have you. Tracy Rasmussen. ESP for the year, Kate Cologne, not feeling well, so she's not here tonight, but I will read something about her as well. It's my esteemed pleasure to recognize Kate Cologne as the Educational Service Professional of the Year. She always invests in the best interest of our students. She's a strong advocate for our special needs students at MTHS. As a learning disabled teacher consultant, she is actively involved in discussing programming and courses that support students' educational growth. In doing so, she communicates with students and families to ensure a true partnership. She's a valued member of the Child Study Team. She's extremely knowledgeable in special ed law and performs her duties with integrity and enthusiasm. In addition, she has an outstanding rapport with students and staff and remains dedicated to fulfilling her case manager responsibilities. The countless number of hours we have spent working together this year, it is evident that she is dedicated, professional, and positive. She takes great pride in finding solutions that best suit the special needs population. There have been many times after school that Kate will come to my office to discuss options to meet the educational needs of our students. It is in this vein she shows her determination to meet challenges head on. As solutions are always not easy to find, she remains calm but consistent. In addition, Kate has been instrumental in bringing such courses as adaptive PE, adaptive music, and creative arts for our students. Every day she comes to work determined to make a difference and always willing to improve what we do. There are countless ways she gives to our families and our students to have a positive experience. Kate continues to support and encourage students to be better. You're a valued member of our staff. We salute you for being an amazing individual. Congratulations to you. Thank you.
Driver from Manchester Township Middle School.
Good evening. I'd like to congratulate all of our ESPNs of the year and our teachers of the year in the district. It is with great pleasure that I introduce Darla Lanza as the middle school teacher of the year. Mrs. Lanza is supported tonight by her family. She has taught special education ELA at the middle school for the past 8 years, and she's a graduate of Ramapo College. Mrs. Lanza is currently assigned as a replacement language arts teacher. Also, this year she is enrolled in the Wilson Reading Program certification process. In addition to her regular daily schedule, she works exclusively with one student in preparation of her Wilson certificate. In the classroom, with her positive attitude and engaging personality, Mrs. Lanza motivates her students, even the most reluctant ones. She sets high expectations for her students while promoting a caring environment where all students strive. She develops a positive rapport with parents by maintaining open lines of communication and encouraging parents to be active participants in their child's education. Mrs. Lanza continually gives back to the school community by supporting fundraisers and participating in school events. She is well liked and respected by her peers. She is a team player, always willing to collaborate and share her wonderful ideas. Mrs. Lanza demonstrates the qualities of Teacher of the Year, and this is why she is an excellent choice for this honor.
I'm Chris Otta, Vice Principal over at the middle school, and it's my honor to introduce Middle School Education Service Professional of the Year for 22-23, Ms. Kim Fink. I know you're here. Ms. Fink is joined in celebration this evening by her husband of 22 years, Michael, and her 3 children, Olivia, who's currently in her 3rd year at Stockton, Gwendolyn, junior at Performing Arts Academy, and also Michael, who's in 8th grade at MTMS. Mrs. Fink has lived in Manchester since 2004. She's a graduate of Stockton University herself, and she started her career in education at MTMS in 2019, following many years working as a journalist for macromedia publications, specifically the Manchester Times. She's worked as a classroom paraprofessional in language arts and is currently a one-on-one paraprofessional. She's volunteered with the Girl Scouts of Jersey Shore for 10 years. She's a member of St. John's Parish in Lakehurst. She's a lover of the arts, community theater, painting, and the outdoors. Mrs. Fink is a valued member of the middle school community, and it's a testament to her commitment that in only her 3rd year in working in education, she's being honored in this capacity. I had a chance to pull her son from class yesterday and talk to him a little bit, and I just wanted to share, he said, very much enjoyed this last year in the building with you. And he's very appreciative of how much you do, not only for the school, but at home as well, taking his sister back to Stockton to baseball practice and staying after sporting events. If I could mention on a personal level, as I was coming home from bringing a job to work day with my son Owen, he said the best part of it, the day, besides the cafeteria food, was playing Battleship with the nice lady and her son, because Mrs. Fink tried to sink my kid's destroyer. So, well done, Mrs. Fink, great job.
From Manchester Township Elementary School.
It is with great pleasure that I stand before you today to honor Melissa Nazario. Melissa is a truly outstanding teacher who is our MTS Teacher of the Year. As the principal of Manchester Township Elementary School, I've had the privilege of witnessing Mrs. Nazario's remarkable dedication and passion for education over the past 9 years. Melissa is joined today by her loving husband Christian and her beautiful daughters Aubrey and Amelia, as well as Melissa. Mrs. Nazario is not just an excellent teacher, she is an extraordinary individual who has the ability to inspire and uplift her students in ways that go far beyond the classroom. She firmly believes that all students, regardless of their backgrounds or abilities, have the capacity to learn and succeed. It is this unwavering belief that sets her apart and propels her to go above and beyond in her daily interactions with her students. In Mrs. Nazario's classroom, you will witness a teacher who challenges her students to think outside the box, pushing them to reach new heights of academic achievement. It is truly remarkable to see her plan lessons that both wow and inspire her students of all backgrounds and abilities. She never settles for mediocrity. Instead, she strives to ensure that each and every student in her care experiences significant growth and progress year after year. But Mrs. Nazario's dedication to her students extends far beyond the classroom walls. She is a true collaborator, working closely with her colleagues, students, and families to create a school climate of respect and success. She approaches her teaching practice with a data-driven mindset, consistently seeking ways to support struggling students while also challenging those who excel. Her teaching methodologies are seamlessly integrated with technology and traditional instruction, enabling her students to drive their own learning with her guidance. Outside of her classroom, Ms. Nazario demonstrates leadership and innovation, making a positive impact on the wider community. Her collaboration with the Manchester Township Police Department has led to
an initiative that provides Manchester families with the opportunity to enjoy breakfast with Santa each year. As an active member of the community, having grown up in Manchester herself and attended Manchester schools, Mrs. Nazario understands the importance of fostering strong connections between schools and surrounding communities. The respect and admiration Mrs. Nazario garners from her students, parents, administrators, and colleagues is truly remarkable. Each year, she organizes various activities and fosters strong partnerships between families and the school community. Her students proudly put on the Manchester Township Elementary School Macy's Parade, creating floats and parading them through the halls for all to see. This event is even taped and broadcast for parents to enjoy. Additionally, she spearheads Zoo Day, where every student researches, creates, and presents about an animal, bringing joy and learning to both students and parents alike. As you can see, Melissa is not only an exceptional educator, but also a role model who embodies the very essence of what it means to be a teacher. Her dedication, passion, and unwavering belief in her students' abilities make her more than deserving of the title of Manchester Township Elementary School Teacher of the Year. It is a pleasure to introduce Ms. Chelsea Castronova, who are MTS. Chelsea's journey at MTS began in late August when she learned that she would be transitioning from Whiting Elementary School with her LLD, Language Learning Disability class. Upon her arrival, she entered the school with a smile and immediately started assisting the classroom teacher in preparing the classroom for their students. Before joining MTS, Ms. Castronova started her career as a paraprofessional at Whiting Elementary School in December of 2020. Prior to that, she had experience working with the Y Kids before and after school programs. Her involvement in these programs allowed her to develop valuable skills and a passion for working with students. Over the past few years, Chelsea has become an integral part of the classroom and school community. She has earned the respect and recognition of both students and parents through the community. In addition to her role as paraprofessional, Ms. Castronova also serves as a supervisor for the Y Kids program at MTS. She actively participates in community events and is dedicated to supporting students of various ability levels across all academic areas. Ms. Castronova's commitment to education and her students is evident in her decision to pursue a teaching certification. She has enrolled in a higher education program to further her knowledge and skills in the teaching profession. Her dedication and interest in becoming a certified teacher highlight her passion for making a difference in the lives of her students. Overall, Ms. Castronova's positive attitude, dedication to her students, involvement in the community, and pursuit of higher education make her a highly respected and valued member of the Manchester community. Chelsea is joined here today by her caring parents, Joe and Deborah, as well as John and Debbie. It is my pleasure to announce Chelsea as our Manchester Township Schools ESP for 2023.
Mrs. Stein is from Ridgeway Elementary School.
I'd like to invite up Robin Palmer.
It is an honor to recognize Robin Palmer as Ridgeway's Teacher of the Year. She is joined tonight by her husband Ken, her son Max, her parents Donna and Bob, and her nephew Michael Sullivan, along with many close friends. Teacher of the Year recognitions provide us with the opportunity to celebrate teachers who go above and beyond to help students succeed. Robin's work as a teacher, colleague, and community member elevates the reason we celebrate her this evening. Robin is defined by her colleagues as an innovative and intelligent educator that cares deeply about the entire Ridgeway community. Her commitment,
work ethic, and passion for this profession goes far beyond the norm. Robin is a true gift to teaching and to our school. When visiting her third grade classroom, you will be ignited by her enthusiasm and ingenuity. Her students are always engaged and eager to learn. She is a master at differentiating instruction and goes to great lengths to help each student stay motivated and power through lessons with confidence. Through book clubs, escape rooms, flow day, scavenger hunts, multiplication racetracks, homeworkopoly, pizza fraction day, and so much more, Robin shows her students how learning can be fun, rewarding, and inspiring. Upon entering Robin's classroom, you will notice the students' photographs framed with a caption that indicates their future job aspirations. That display highlights how she wants her students to dream big and reach for the stars. Robin implements themes to help students embrace their differences and set goals to achieve greatness. On Totally Awesome Tuesdays, students write about things that make them awesome. And on I Think I Can Thursdays, students set meaningful goals. Robin's teaching helps students embrace a growth mindset and achieve things they once thought were impossible. In addition to being an exceptional teacher, Robin is a true teacher leader. When returning from workshops or professional development sessions, Robin is eager to share new techniques she's learned with other staff members. She acts as a mentor to new teachers and seeks opportunities to share resources that she finds valuable. Her involvement in numerous committees such as faculty advisory, SCIP, Spirit committees, Heaven's Kids, and curriculum committees highlight her devotion and commitment to excellence within this district. Teachers and administrators value her opinion, and she gives 110% to everything she's involved in. Robin's commitment to the Ridgeway school community is unlike anything I've ever seen. She welcomes new staff members with open arms and organizes events to help teachers remember their why and the joys that come from teaching children. She has initiated the Bookmobile to deliver books to students, organized an annual lock-in event to help her colleagues acquire resources, nominates other teachers for awards to honor their contributions to education, and has been an integral part of our new house system. She's a team player, fabulous educator, and an overall class act. I am happy and so proud that Robin Palmer is Ridgeway's Teacher of the Year. Congratulations, Robin. I'd like to invite up Joanne Delahanty at this time.
Your turn.
It is my privilege to announce Mrs. Joanne Delahanty as Ridgeway's Educational Service Professional of the Year. Tonight, she is joined by her husband, Rob, and her daughter, Kylie. Joanne is an exceptional paraprofessional that works in our integrated preschool classroom alongside Ruth Kennedy. You will often hear Ruth refer to Joanne as a para extraordinaire, and I couldn't agree more. Joanne's passion for what she does is highlighted through her interaction with the students, staff, and parents. She is a tremendous asset to our preschool team and entire school community. Joanne has worked as a paraprofessional for 14 years and has spent the last 7 in preschool. Joanne's exceptional commitment was highlighted even before the school year began. When teachers were setting up their classrooms in mid-August, Joanne volunteered countless hours to work alongside the classroom teacher to prepare the environment for the upcoming preschool orientation. Since those summer days, she's performed every task with a smile, and her dedication has been shown time and time again. Joanne's calm and caring and positive demeanor elevates students' engagement and their overall school experience. Students seek her assistance, and she is very skilled at addressing all students' needs with patience and developmentally appropriate techniques. When visiting the classroom, you will often see Joanne engaging students in conversation during play centers, teaching students how to utilize manipulatives, or offering words of encouragement to students who need just a little extra love. Students are often seen smiling, dancing, and laughing when around Joanne, and it's always evident that she enjoys her time with them as well. Joanne truly has a heart of gold. She capitalizes on every opportunity she is given to share a compliment, express gratitude, or donate in some way. Whether she's out at buses or by the copier, I overhear her complimenting teachers, paraprofessionals, and administrators. She is always quick to thank everyone who lends her a helping hand or to give credit where credit is due. Everyone always walks away from a conversation with Joanne feeling uplifted and good about themselves. We are so grateful to have Joanne at the Ridgeway School. She is a remarkable paraprofessional and a wonderful person. Congratulations, Joanne, on being named ESP of the Year.
Last but certainly not least, Miss Swift from Whiting Elementary School.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for that. I'd first like to congratulate and acknowledge all of tonight's very deserving recipients, and I'd like to call upon the Rapchich.
Mom is so funny.
Paulina is joined tonight by her husband Peter, her sons Henry, Julian, and Joey Kepswat, and her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ivashkovska.
Mommy.
Do not say that 3 times fast. And her sister Amelia, one of my former students. I'd also like to say that Paulina is a proud Manchester graduate. Paulina is currently a 5th grade teacher and has served in this capacity for the past 12 years. Please forgive me because I forgot my glasses. Her love for reading and writing has shined through as she embraced teaching these disciplines as a content specialist for the last several years. She teaches with the same fervor and enthusiasm that she did the first time that I observed her 10 years ago. She always brings in authentic stories about her upbringing and her life, and now her children as she teaches her students. These help her students to relate to their reading content and to embrace all that they hear and learn, and to embrace her as their teacher. She is always eager to assist her students in developing strategies that spur them to every level of success. To that end, she uses a variety of technology and integrates flexible seating choices and options in the classroom. It is a creative space. In addition, she helps facilitate the taping of our broadcast news program and participates in many building-wide committees and district-level meetings. She co-directs our annual Veterans and Constitution Play, both Whiting School traditions. She works seamlessly with her grade-level partner. It is a match made in heaven. Paulina comes from a proud Polish family, and that plays a major role in her life. She is also part of a proud Polish community in our town, This proud heritage serves her well. She speaks Polish fluently. This is another way that she is able to connect with our students, allowing them to feel accepted at this very pivotal year in their life, 5th grade, and entering middle school, always keeping an atmosphere of inclusivity. She is respected by her peers for her collegiality and her willingness to collaborate with a balanced approach of positivity and wit. And boy, can she wear a pair of boots.
Hey, Mom.
It has been an amazing pleasure to work these last 10 years with Paulina. This morning, as an aside, she told me that her middle son said that he thought it appropriate that he should receive an award tonight. His award would be for being the son of the teacher of the year. Having children myself, I know that it would not be appropriate to have just him get the award, so all three get a certificate for being the children of the teacher. It is an honor and a privilege to extend this very well deserved honor to you, Paulina, Mrs. Ratchevich, Whiting School Teacher of the Year. Oh, so much better. Thank you so much. Our educational services professional, if we could call Donna Kamala. They'll be embarrassed. I will not call you, I promise. Donna Cavallo, our educational services professional of the year. She is joined tonight by her husband, Chris, and her 3 children, all Whiting School graduates, Izzy, Isabella, Chris, and Ava, and her mother, Maria. Mrs. Cavallo started her career at the Whiting School in 2011 as a paraprofessional, and she has committed all of that time to our autism program at all of the grade levels. Her calm demeanor and her caring disposition shine through in all of her interactions with these very special students. These qualities extend to all of her work with her peers and with these students. She is a positive extension of the teacher that she works with because of her patience, her ability to learn quickly, to follow through in all of the tasks that she is assigned, and to work independently. She has eagerly sought ways to improve her abilities so that her students succeed by learning all of the programs that are needed to assist them. She attributes all of these traits to her strong faith. She is a highly respected professional by all of the other paraprofessionals and team members who work alongside her, as she has helped to train those who are new to her classroom. Each year, she devotes herself to working to the ESY program, giving her time and talents during the summer months to assisting the students to maintain their skills during the summer. In addition, she dedicates a good deal of her time to the POAC organization and to autism awareness. Every year, she assists in fundraising efforts that include selling shirts, pens, and pretzels, culminating with the attending of our recent walk at Blue Claw Stadium. It is a distinct honor to say that we are so proud of you, Donna, to be our educational services professional of the year.
Congratulations to all the recipients for tonight. We're going to continue with our Board of Education meeting, but if you would like to leave, you're more than welcome to. Have a great evening, and thank you for all you do for our community.
You're not used to carrying a purse?
Hooked on the chair.
I'm good.
All right, we'll continue now. Have a report from our military advisor. Big weekend this weekend?
Yeah. Here we go. All right. So first off, the month of the military child last month was a huge success between the proclamation and sending folks out to the base. We appreciate your guys' support with that. Obviously, Power on Pines open house and air show this weekend. You guys are sending out a bus full of students on Friday. 2 buses, awesome. 2 buses for kind of a private tour. There will only be like 3,000 people then. Yeah, well.
Wait till Saturday.
Wait till Saturday or Sunday when there could be 40,000 to 50,000 people.
Traffic alert.
Yeah, for Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 4, get there early. And if you do go on Sunday, I will be manning the KC-10, so say hi. Yeah, that's about it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Our student representative.
Hi, good evening. I'm Sam Brody, the executive treasurer of the high school. So I'm speaking here to provide the board with some information about the activities and events that occur being planned in high schools since the the SGA is having a Six Flags trip, like a field trip on May 31st, and the Christmas lists were due today. The sophomore and the freshman classes are continuing to work on ideas and fundraise for their respective grade levels. A few examples are as follows. The freshmen are doing a Playa Bowls fundraiser on the 26th, and the sophomores made $800 at the previous fundraiser in Little Rock. The junior class is continuing to plan junior prom, which will be held on June 2nd at the Shore Club with ancient Greece theme. Prom bids are being sold and the DJ has been arranged. The seniors' main priority right now is the senior prom, which they're hosting on June 9th at New England. It's in your pockets. Prom bids are being sold at $55. A DJ has been arranged, and the theme is Norton's. The prom committee listed the venue today. So, another exciting event that is occurring is the Summer Special Dance on Sunday, June 4th, for pre-K to 5th grade students. Volunteer signups for high school volunteers that just started. Each grade level is hosting a station. So thank you for
Thank you. Great job. Thank you. Ms. Lorenzen, have you reported?
Sure. So my report is just regarding a couple things on the agenda. I just want to give a little explanation. We have several resolutions. The 5th year, next year, we will have to go out to bid again by statute. Our SFA agreement, so with Lakehurst is on the agenda tonight. We provide the meals to Lakehurst Elementary for breakfast and lunch. So that agreement is on the agenda tonight. And lastly, with the food service, we are establishing meal prices for the upcoming school year. There were small increases this year, but our meal costs are very competitive with other school districts in the area. Some of the reasons for the increase at all, if you guys are out, inflation, higher food costs, minimum wage increasing, that all gets passed on to us as well. So we need to raise our costs a little bit to offset those increases. There's a resolution on the agenda tonight to award game time to install playground equipment and surfacing at our 3 elementary schools. These playgrounds will be paid for directly through our preschool budget. This will not impact our local budget at all. Part of the reason that we need this equipment is the early childhood environmental rating scale requires that preschool age, we have preschool age equipment to support gross motor skill development. So this is a requirement for that PEA expansion grant. So that is on the agenda tonight for approval. There is also a resolution on the agenda tonight to authorize our architect of record to update our long-range facility plan and to prepare documents to submit on our behalf for a preschool regular operating district grant. What we are looking to do is we are looking to do potentially a small addition off Ridgeway Elementary School, off the kindergarten wing. That will allow us to add 3 classrooms, conference center, and a couple of offices possibly. What this resolution essentially does is it allows the architects to prepare the documents and us to submit the grant to see how much the state will support the project. And from that point, we will decide if we're going to move forward or not. So this doesn't commit us to anything at this point. And then lastly, there's a resolution on the agenda for the Township Recreation Department to use our buses for their summer programs. This is something that we've done for several years. Pretty much every year that I think that I've been here, we've done this. The township is responsible for all the costs associated with the use of the buses. One thing we did change this year, because we have had problems in the past in the summer, is we've limited the number of drivers that they can take. Essentially, they can hire from us. We've limited to 5 drivers because we have to make sure that we have drivers in the district for our summer program. We do have a lot going on this summer for our extended school year. We need to make sure we have the drivers to get our kids where they have to go. So that's the only change this year. Other than that, we really haven't had any issues with the buses. That's my report.
Good, thank you. I have a couple of questions, but I'll say it to you in that section. All right, now this calls it Residents Forum. Open mic tonight. Please don't drop the mic. If anyone in the community has any questions, agenda items only, please come forward and address them to the board at this time. So everybody jump up. All right, seeing none. Any board members have anything to report as well?
Yeah, I want to piggyback what Mr. Payton said about the play being awesome. I got to see Peter Pan with my children, and the kids did an absolutely spectacular job. I also got to attend Job with John with Mike. Found it very informative, and thought that you guys got a lot of useful information. And I want to say congratulations to Ms. Moore, Ms. Healy. You guys did a phenomenal job organizing your MTSD Fun Fair. Happy to see a nice crowd, she'll bring help too. We call them a hermit crowd. Thank you for doing that. It was a nice turnout. It's nice to see so many faces in person. Good job.
I just want to like hear the Peter Pan show. It's really hard when you have like a 17-year-old and an 8-year-old and doing something they both enjoy. They talked about that play for like 2 days. Like, they absolutely loved it. It's just like such a nice family outing.
I also attended Peter Pan and was just blown away by the acting ability, the engagement of the children with the audience, and the quality of the singing and dancing. It was just fantastic. I also attended the Regional Day School Field Day, and they just did an amazing job.
Yeah, they know the art.
So well organized, and it was just amazing. So, good job, everyone.
And it's so hard to get boys in middle school to sing. It was really impressive. Yeah. It's good. All right, any old business or correspondence, Mr. Lorenzo?
No business, no correspondence.
All right, we'll move on to the action part of our meeting then. Section 1A, new business, numbers 1 through 3. I need a motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Keller?
Yes.
Mrs. Servant?
Yes.
Ms. Winkler?
Yes.
Ms. Georgiana?
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mrs. Pease?
Stay.
Mount?
Yes.
And Mr. P.
Yes. B, contract / waivers, number 1 through 8. Need a motion, please? All right, Mr. Lorenzo, this proposed addition to Ridgeway, will that completely encapsulate the play area that's outside the kindergarten classrooms there at that point then?
Yes. Yeah, that right now, that courtyard there is a fence up there that kind of close to that. This addition would essentially do the same thing.
There'd be like gardens on the other part, I think. Okay, okay, the playground equipment in each facility at the elementary school, does that include fencing around those as well? The agenda here?
This does not, fencing will be additional.
Will be additional, so that will be.
There will be an additional cost associated with fencing some of this.
Okay.
Are these play areas for all the students at the school or just?
Yes. All right, any other discussion? Call for roll call, please.
Mr. Keller?
Yes.
Mrs. Servant?
Yes.
Ms. Winkler?
Yes.
Ms. Georgiana?
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mrs. Pease?
Yes.
Mrs. Mount?
Yes.
And Mr. P.
Yes. C, grants, number 1. Need a motion? Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Keller?
Yes.
Mrs. Servant?
Yes.
Ms. Winkler?
Yes.
Ms. Georgiana?
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mrs. Pease?
Yes.
Mrs. Mount?
Yes.
Mr. P.
Yes. D, lunch pricing, number 1. Need a motion, please? Any discussion?
This is a big in Joe High for elementary school lunches.
Sorry, say it again.
$3.50 so high for an elementary school lunch.
That's pretty competitive in the area.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we do check around. Just, you know, every year they typically propose increases that are higher than some. So, but we do check with what our school districts are charging. We're actually low on this.
How are you going to work with free and reduced lunch next year? If you're reduced, are you still getting free lunch or?
We don't know yet. We don't know if that was just for this year, if that's going to change. But I mean, the biggest issue we're really having is collecting lunch balances. I mean, they make it harder and harder for us to do that. One of the things that changed this year was we now have to let students, we can potentially let students accrue a balance of up to 1,000.
Who makes that rule?
The
Is that
state,
federal, state?
the state. So, you know, they've gotten rid of the alternate lunches and things like that because of food shaming and things like that. So that's been a challenge. Talking to so many food service providers, we think somewhere in the near future, there may be something where every kid gets lunch. You know, but we're not there yet. We're working with the guidelines that we have now. So it's a challenge.
I think that's moved out of 2 committees we're trying to already. I think that you're right. So we are working on it, but it is trying.
Yeah, so this year, there's additional funding provided for meals and things like that, so we're waiting to see now what happens next year. If that additional funding will be there, if they'll make any changes to the program itself.
Anyone that is reduced right now is getting free, so that's the other.
Yeah, any child that qualifies gets. Yeah, they're hot meals and
It's actually fair.
Yep.
All right, any other discussion? All right, roll call please.
Mr. Keller.
Yes.
Mrs. Serna.
Yes.
Ms. Winkler. Ms. Georgiano.
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Ms. Pease.
Yes.
Ms. Mount.
Yes.
Yes. E, curriculum number 1 through 4. Need a motion?
Motion?
Any discussion? Roll call please.
Mr. Keller.
Yes.
Mr. Serna.
Yes.
Ms. Winkler.
Yes.
Ms. Georgiano.
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Ms. Pease.
Yes.
Ms. Mount.
Yes.
Ms.
Yes. F, transportation numbers 1 and 2. Need a motion please?
Second?
Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for roll call.
Mr. Keller.
Yes.
Mrs. Serna.
Yes.
Ms. Winkler.
Yes.
Ms. Georgiano.
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Pease.
Yes.
Ms. Mount.
Yes.
And Mr. Pease.
Yes. Section 2, A, administrative numbers 1 through 4. Motion? Motion.
Second?
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Keller.
Yes.
Mrs. Serna.
Yes.
Ms. Winkler. Mrs. Georgiano.
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Pease.
Yes.
Mrs. Mount.
Yes.
Mr.
Yes. B, personnel number 1 through 25. Need a motion please? Any discussion?
I have a question. I understand that when you have your teaching certificate, you're not guaranteed a cozy spot in like first grade, but we have a lot of movement. Are these positions that are with all these people moving, are they like voluntary movements? Do they get any say? Just because I hate to see morale in all the schools like go down. There's a lot of.
Sure, so I can't individually speak to each person's contracting situation, but many of these were either a reduction in programming, and so we repurposed the staff based on their certifications and the audit we did. The second piece of this was we did have a few medical requirements that we had to adhere to for some staff members. So that was part of the equation when we did our staffing list. And then we had a few of them that were voluntary. In many of these situations, we're taking a staff member that would have ordinarily been working across 3 schools, and we've now reduced it to 2 schools. There's also, or 1 school. There's also a few people that requested position changes based on additional certificates they required.
Thank you.
I have a question about the mentoring. See, this payment, the teachers, we pay that, is the mentee.
No, we pay that here in Manchester.
A lot of districts don't. A lot of districts charge the employee from Manchester.
We're one of 3 in the county that still pays the mentor.
Good. Why is it different for some?
The amount of time they were mentored, so if they started later in the year, or let's say that they had a standard certificate in one area and then switched mid-year to a provisional, then they need the mentoring, so it's the number of time, the amount of time that they were mentoring.
We mentor anybody that transfers with years.
No, if they have a standard certificate, we do not require mentoring, we just buddy them up.
That's past practice. We've done that for years. Any other questions on this stuff? Item 1 through 25. All right, roll call, please.
Mr. Keller.
Yes.
Mr. Serna.
Yes.
Mrs. Winkler.
Yes.
Mrs. Georgiano.
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Pease.
Yes.
Mrs. Mount.
Yes.
And Mr. Pease.
Yes. C, student personnel is number 1. Need a motion, please? Any discussion?
Again, we have a lot of non-medical.
I've never seen so many.
Should we maybe talk about policy changes or something? Because it seems like a lot each month. Medical is different than non-medical.
Again, some of these non-medicals that are here are because of a substance issue. And so they're not moved to the medical category until we actually have the testing that's done. So many of these where you're seeing it, remember this is just a snapshot, we're asking you to approve, but then they most of them switch over to a medical situation.
All right, anyone else?
Mr. Keller.
Yes.
Mrs. Servant.
Yes.
Mrs. Winter. Mrs. Georgiana.
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Pease.
Yes.
Mrs. Mount.
Yes.
Mr. Peter.
Yes. D, special services, numbers 1 and 2. Need a motion? Any discussion?
Same question as last month, it's May. Is this somebody out of district, or is this a move-in that's already out of district?
This one is a move-in that we're continuing to place them for the remainder of the school year.
Will they be reevaluated, see if we bring them to the district?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, roll call, please.
Mr. Keller.
Yes.
Mrs. Servant. Mrs. Winter. Ms. Georgiana.
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Pease.
Yes.
Mrs. Mount. Mr. Peter.
Yes. Section 3A, finance, numbers 1 through 5. Need a motion, please. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Keller.
Yes.
Mr. Servant.
Yes.
Mrs. Winter. Ms. Georgiana.
Yes.
Ms. Weinstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Pease.
Yes.
Mrs. Mount. Mr. Peter.
Yes. Okay, now we're to the part of our program for public comment, any item whatsoever on the agenda. And have anything they'd like to bring before the board this month? See no one coming forward, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn. All in favor? Just a reminder, next month's meeting is the second Wednesday, not the third, the graduation. So we'll be back here on June 14th.